With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. Call it notionally nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off play action. Cunningham. And that'll be incomplete there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes well.
Oh, Cohen lost the football, and this belongs to the Vikings.
We just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
They were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On play action. Now Manning. Trying to lay one up deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across in their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down here and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
13 yards, first down, Panthers. A good yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And to give this time. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's going to have the first. Anthony Munoz.
He was so good, it was like a guard and a tackle was in the same body. You know, it was almost like they had an extra blocker.
For 2nd and 10.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Tighten up, tighten up.
Cunningham looking to throw. Rush coming, and he's taking. And suddenly, the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now Cunningham. And that'll force his 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. I got 19. Right. He's down right here. He's down on the right. 6.
On 4th down, Cunningham. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Randy Moss.
90 Wolf. Me and you all day. Protein spill. I'm coming after you. Go.
Manning now on 1st down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13th.
The one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most, that's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Throwing it
right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by an American here.
And it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Come on, QB, come on.
So after the INT, it's Manning. That's going to be caught.
And get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get in. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The run on first down gets him
with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They'll try the left side. Peyton, and he won't be close. Gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 1st and 10. Out of the gun here. It's Cunningham. Wide open is Watkins. He's halftime in a little less than 2 minutes. We'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. Now Cunningham. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's the former Patriot.
58 to Mike, 58.
Manning now on first down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. Both north of 20 yards. On first down, Manning. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And they'll bring him down. First down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Again, it's Manning. And that is incomplete.
You better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receiving.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Peterson. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Like 22.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. He's going to look deep for Perriman. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game.
We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. To throw is Manning. No. And I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt. You talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Taysom Hill, 30 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Go, 50, plant. You can't block me. You can't block me. No.
Shoot. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll bring him down here right around the 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a run with McCaffrey. It's a 5 to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Manning. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he'll get this. McCaffrey. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe
sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Pittsburgh. I'm trying to collect. Switch. Rock it. Now.
Throwing is Manning on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. On second down, Peyton. He'll get about... Oh, they'll try and sneak this. And he'll be brought down. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but
and he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Nicole Hardman, an even 90 yards, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with an extra point. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Manning. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the fourth. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field.
And he coughed it up. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coach is screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Cunningham. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Cunningham to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Sammy Watkins, 32 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2. Operating from the gun. Cunningham to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, touchdown, Minnesota. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Shotgun now for Manning. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Cunningham. And he completes it to Cohen. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taysom Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Down, 30 base. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch this, hey, Alpha. Look at me. Go. Now! Get it!
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
And that one